Thanks, Alex. Q4 was a standout quarter to cap off a standout year. Trip growth of 24% year-on-year outpaced gross bookings growth for the fourth quarter in a row, powered by strong audience trends and record engagement as consumer activity remained healthy all around the world. At the same time, adjusted EBITDA of $1.3 billion exceeded our Q4 outlook with GAAP operating income of $652 million.
As a reminder, we will be hosting an investor update next week on Wednesday, February 14th, to present an updated view of our strategy and capital allocation plans.
The number of drivers we have on the platform was up 30% year on year, with average engagement also being up 10%. As long as we've got drivers who are earning, as they are, for example, in the U.S., $33 per utilized hour, and staying on the platform for longer, that the platform stays healthy. We have more people coming in. In delivery, it's very similar. You've seen that business actually accelerate its growth from 16% top line to 17%, while significantly increasing margins as well. And that's augmented by new services such as grocery, which is now $7 billion run rate and growing at very healthy rates. And then advertising, which we told you would be $1 billion run rate business next year, which is going to surpass that. But what I'll start with is actually delivery. And what we're quite happy to see is that, for example, our delivery business, which again accelerated gross bookings growth this year, grew category position in 10 out of its top 10 markets. So we have now a team that is essentially using AI algorithms, and there are a number of promotions that we have lined up. So if you're going to work, if we know that you're commuting to work for breakfast, we may have a promotion for you to pick up a coffee at Starbucks. If you're coming home from work and we know it's around 6:30 and that's when you order dinner, we may say, why don't you order a pizza? It'll be home for your family by the time you get there. Prashanth, you want to talk insurance?
Not really, but I'll take that question, yes. So as a reminder, maybe we'll say that remember that we provide automotive liability insurance on behalf of our drivers. So it's a benefit we provide to them, and in turn, we build that into our pricing. Certainly, this is a space that has been facing significant cost pressure. You're going to be seeing similar outputs from both the personal and the commercial auto insurance companies. As a data point, we'd point you to the latest CPI print, which had motor vehicle insurance up 20% year over year. So in this more inflationary environment, we are taking a number of steps to actively manage our costs. At the overall 2024 level, I would say that the insurance cost per trip for the U.S., that's certainly going to be a headwind. We've got these multiple cost mitigation efforts that we're going to continue to factor. And really, Justin, to your question, all of that is priced into the guide. So you should expect all that to be reflected in the outlook we're giving.
You know, these advertisers on average are earning 8 times their spend. We got about 550,000 businesses now advertising on our platform. It's up 75%. And that is the majority of our advertising revenue. And it's about bringing on more advertisers onto the platform or getting them to increase spend. If you're making, 8 times your investment, well, increase your spend from $200 a week to $300 a week to $400 a week. That is absolutely something that we're focused on. And frankly, it's in the interest of our advertisers based on the return on ad sales that they're seeing. What you observe in terms of upfront fares now that drivers know where they're going and whether they're accepting some trips or not accepting some trips is understanding that, drivers are quite idiosyncratic in terms of their desires. There are some drivers who want long trips, some that want short trips, some that want to go to the airport, some that, don't want to go to the suburbs, et cetera. So I think that what we can do better is actually targeting of different trips to different drivers based on their preferences or based on behavioral patterns that they're showing us. That really is the focus going forward, offering the right trip at the right price to the right driver, and the network gets more and more efficient.
We appreciate your time. Look forward to talking to all of you again next week.